Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about Mangrove Alliance for Climate. We know that mangroves are very significant for tackling the problem of environment, climate change as well as greenhouse pollution. Because mangrove is grown in the coastal area where water is saline, but mangrove are also growing in that area because they have some important property like viviparity, in which seeds are grown above the ground, and when the flower is come out of it, then seed is fallen into the water. So these are some special feature of that plant. But important thing related to mangrove is it combat, or you can say solve the problem of greenhouse gas emission, climate change as well as coastal degradation. That's why it is very significant. And in COP 2000, in COP 27, Conference of Party 27 of United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, um, Mangrove Alliance for Climate is a main theme of this COP 27 meeting. So we have to understand the significance of environment, biodiversity, climate change, environment, as well as mangrove in tackling the problem related to climate change as well as greenhouse gas emission, and how by you can say increasing the number of mangroves we ensure that coastal erosion is not taken place at a higher level, and also many biodiversity life which are thriving in the mangrove region are also thriving for the well-being of the ecology, biodiversity as well as environment. So in COP 27, countries of many you can say member countries of Paris climate, you can say Paris Agreement, meet here, make program and policy and implement this in the world. So it is important that whatever agenda is set in the COP 27 and whatever you can say outcome come out of it, it is important because it is the agreement or it is the consensus of, or you can say most of the countries are agree on that issue. And if countries are agree, that means people of that country also agree with it, not directly, but country, you can say leader of a country represent the people of the country. So if major part of the country have approved any agenda, approved any program, so it is important for all the people because its impact is reaching to many people on the world. So in this video I am going to talk about Mangrove Alliance for Climate, or you can say MAC, and some nitty-gritty, some details, some facts related to MAC. So what MAC is? MAC full form is Mangrove Alliance for Climate, MAC. So at the 27th session of Conference of Party, or you can say COP 27, this year United Nations Climate Summit, UN Climate Summit, called the Mangrove Alliance for Climate, MAC, was launched with India as a partner on Thursday, November 8. So on November 8, MAP was launched with India as a partner at the UN Climate Summit and at the 27th session of the COP. So at the UN Climate Summit, which is the 27th session of COP, MAC is launched with India as a partner on November 8. That is not important, but remember on UN Summit, MAC is launched and India as a partner. An initiative led by United Arab Emirates (UAE) and Indonesia, the MAC includes India, Sri Lanka, Australia, Japan, and Spain. So it is an MAC is an initiative led by United Arab Emirates or UAE and Indonesia, Middle East country and Southeast Asia, country of Southeast Asia. And also the MAC include countries like India, South Asia, Sri Lanka, South Asia country, Australia, Australian continent, Japan, East Asia, and Spain, European country. So remember India, Sri Lanka, Australia, Japan, and Spain. These 5 countries are included under the MAC. MAC it seeks to educate and spread awareness worldwide. So MAC try to seek to educate as well as spread awareness worldwide on the role of mangroves in curbing global warming and its potential as a solution for climate change. So MAC tried to spread and educate the people of the worldwide on the role of mangroves in curbing global warming, because many people do not aware about the role of mangroves in curbing global warming as well as tackling the problem of climate change. That's why MAC try to ensure that they spread this knowledge and educate people on the importance of mangrove, how mangroves solve the problem like climate change and as well as global warming. And it is very important because when any issue is very, you can say, when any issue is very important and you can say create problem in the whole world, so some parties take initiative to find the solution of that problem, and when they got the solution, they have to spread this in the whole world and educate people so that other people know, because many people do not invest their time in solving or you can say finding the solution of that problem. So if anyone find the solution, try to educate other people and ensure, because tackling the problem of climate change and the global warming, participation of all people is included, not one group of people. If it is solved, then there is no need to educate and spread awareness, but it need the participation of all the people, or because most number of people. That's why education as well as spread of awareness is important. Okay. However, the Intergovernmental Alliance work on a voluntary basis. This is a MAC is an Intergovernmental Alliance and it work on a voluntary basis. That which means that there are no real checks and balances to hold members accountable. If any member do not follow the what is written in the agenda, so it is not a binding in nature. Member countries have no real checks and balance. It is a voluntary in nature. Instead, the parties will decide their own commitment and deadlines regarding planting and restoring mangroves. So they have a no real check and balances, but instead parties will decide their own commitment. As let's say India decided its own commitment of planting how many numbers of mangroves, how many numbers of mangroves, and also deadline 2030 or till 2030 or till 2040. So it is a voluntary in nature, that means no real check and balances, and instead parties will decide their own commitment and deadlines regarding planting and restoring mangroves. Okay. Next one is the members of MAC will also share expertise and support each other in researching, managing, and protecting coastal areas. So member countries of MAC also share their expertise as well as support to each other in terms of research, management, and protection of coastal area, because mangrove also protect the coastal erosion. So research, management, and protection of coastal area is also a part of the mangrove restoration. So I hope you understand the whole idea of MAC, mangrove action on climate, or can say MAC. Yeah, whatever it is, I just forget. Yeah, mangrove alliance for climate. I'm sorry, mangrove alliance for climate. And in this picture, you can clearly see COP conference of 2026 meeting in 2020 held in Egypt in Saramel something. And this picture you can clearly see these are mangroves. You can clearly see its root, saline water, but this tree is grown in that water with their special property. And also you can say stop the coastal erosion, because soils are binding in the roots of these plants. So the coastal erosion problem is solved, automatically solved. And this also help to tackle the global warming problem as well as climate change problem, because greenery is there. So more you can say CO2 is absorbed by these plants. Coastal erosion is also solved. Problem of coastal erosion also solved. CO2 problem is also solved, as well as global warming is also solved, because they you can say absorb greenhouse gases. So in this, now we are going to solve one question based on Mangrove Alliance for Climate on MAC that was recently seen in news. Consider the following statement regarding the Mangrove Alliance for Climate that are recently seen in news. First statement is Mangrove Alliance for Climate was launched at the 27th Conference of Parties at the UNFCCC. Yes. Second one is India is a partner country to the Mangrove Alliance for Climate. Yes, this is also correct. Third one is it seeks to educate and spread awareness worldwide on the role of mangroves in curbing global warming and its potential as a solution for climate change. Yes. MAC carries out checks and balances to world member country accountable for mangrove conservation. No. MAC carries out may have no check and balances, but it is voluntary in nature and member country decide their you can say their commitment and deadline regarding planting and protecting the mangroves. So this one is wrong. So statement 1, 2, and 3 is correct. That means option A is correct. Just check we are on the right path or not. Option A is correct. That means we are on the right path. So I hope you love this video, you enjoy this video and gain some perspective, some knowledge out of it. So namaskaram. Thank you.